Well, it is said that nothing happens without movement and movement is required for something to happen. So let us see what Blender has to offer in regards with movement. Now I have this default screen. What we will do is I will select this object and come here and click on the move tool. If I click on the move tool, I get this gizmo, and here we get 3 arrows. If I click any one of the arrow and move the box, it is going to move the box in that direction. If I click and hold this green arrow, I can move that box in the green direction, and if I hold the blue axis, I can move it in the blue direction. And these are nothing but X, Y and Z. And if you don't believe me, X, Y and Z. That is how you can move the box. Along with that, we have got some boxes here. Let me show you. I am shift middle clicking and moving the mouse. You see, we got here 3 small boxes. I hope you can see it. Now if I click and hold this blue square, I can move this box in the Z plane, nothing but X, Y plane. And what it does is actually, let me show you with an example. I'm holding that blue box and you can move the cube in the Z plane, which is nothing but XY plane. And the same thing happens with the Y box, and the same thing happens with the red X plane. Let me Control Z it a couple of times. One more thing the Blender developers has to offer is, if I select this tool and come over here in the gizmo drop down menu, here you can find a move checkbox. If I click this, without getting the move tool, I am getting this gizmo, and if I select any object, the move tool is going to show there. But I don't want you to use all these small insipincy tactics. I want you to use shortcuts, because that is what gives us power. Now all of us knows that we grab a coffee cup, we grab something to lift it up. In the same way, I am clicking on this cube and tapping G for grab. The moment I tap G, I can move my mouse and the object moves with the mouse. That is how we can move the mouse in this 3D viewport in Blender. Now the great thing about this is, if I tap X, it is going to move it on the X axis. If I tap Y, it is going to move it on the Y axis. And if I tap Z, exactly what you are thinking, we can move this object on the Z axis. Isn't it great? Now it's going to become even awesome. Now if I hit Shift Z, I can move on the XY plane, which is nothing but Z plane. Shift Y in the Y plane. Now these things might seem a lot to remember. That's why whenever you hit G, here is the status bar here at the bottom of the screen. See, at this mouse, I am going to take this mouse at the bottom of the screen, and here you can see that this is the status bar. And the moment I tap G, you see there are little small shortcuts and exceptions given there. The moment you apply it, it is going to change the way Blender is going to work out. Let us see one option. If you hold Control, it is going to snap and move it. Isn't it great? Yes, it is. How? I will show you in the further coming videos. That is how we move objects in Blender. Now one more thing I love about Blender is that if you hit Alt G, it is going to bring back the box wherever it was. My god, it was awesome, it was wonderful. So see it, try it and learn it. Until then, I will see you in the next video. And if you like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to get more of these videos. If you want to support me, there is a Patreon button, in the links are in the description. You can go and see them. So till then, bye bye.